Oh my
Hi,
god.
hun. This is exciting.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you crystal clear. Can you hear me?
I can hear you crystal clear. This is the clearest you sounded.
Oh my god. It must be the vocal warm-ups.
Oh yes, come on.
Ryan and Sharpay could never.
Honestly, the girls are shaking in their sketches.
Yeah, it's Nika Night. That was Vanessa Hudgens, but
Oh
you know,
god.
same thing. Same thing.
I'm so into
I'm
voguing right
so
now.
sorry, Ashley Tisdale.
Basically, what we're going to do is... That song is shocking behaviour. Basically, what we're going to do is dance.
That song is amazing. So me and Millie and her sister Libby, we have this like that whenever we're all together, it has to come out. Sneaker Nights on there. We've got every song by Ashley Tisdale, Wake Up Call by Hayden Panettiere, like all of the gold that should be forgotten by all of humanity, but exists. So we've got to give them their royalties, because what has any of them done in the past decade?
Do you have He Said, She Said, though, by Ashley Tisdale?
Of fucking course.
Come through the house.
That's actually such a good song. Okay, I take back all the words that I said about a minute ago, because that one, the one and only,
She's giving you a moment.
So many moments. Like I can visualize the English language escapes me. The music video right now, just so shiny and beautiful in my mind.
He Said, She Said crawled so that a little bit Alexis could run. And that is the beginning, end, and all of the middle of it all.
Recommendations.
We are recording right now, so anyone that has been listening for the last 2 minutes, I hope you've been getting your life to those random references.
Run me my royalty referral check, Disney. Thank you.
We are waiting, seriously. But we're going to go ahead and welcome you guys.
Yes, we are. Ladies and gentlemen, gather round, and welcome to the premiere episode of our podcast,
Crunchy Drag, a RuPaul's Drag Race recap podcast brought to you by two cousins who love to talk shit, have a laugh, and most of all, obsess over Drag Race. So get crunchy and kiki with us
as we recount the latest episodes of one of the most sickening television shows in history. I'm the tights that Adore Delano was too punk to wash. I've been rotting at the bottom of the wash basket for years, but you can call me Annalise. Hi.
And I'm Ekaterina Petrovna Zamilochikova, but your dad just calls me Chris. Hello. I've been dying to say that, and also I have a fat tongue which like trips over words, so I don't know why I decided to do a podcast, but we're here now. I'm screaming. I've just realized, for anyone who is listening, Annalise's name on our recording, we're recording remotely because COVID 2021. I'm in my home. Annalise is in her home, but her username, do you want to tell the listeners what your username is right now?
Anal beads.
Anal beads is possible. That sounded a bit Trumpish more than it did Alaska.
I got the reference, because you know what? I freaking love Drag Race. Fucking love it, babes. I love it. I understood. The people that are listening, all thousands of them, they understood. Don't you worry, babes.
I mean, yeah, it's just going to be us listening to On a Loop, isn't it? Let's face it.
You know it, on all devices. Available across many platforms.
available. Oh, no, I'm joking. I'm not going to do that bit. This week, for our very, very first episode, we are going to be recounting, having a look at, commentating, recapping, reviewing. I run out of words.
Ruminating.
Oh, come through.
Vocabulary. That's the one and only one that I've got.
You own that. Copyright that now.
Catch me after this.
We are going to be looking at the Meet the Queens for UK's RuPaul's Drag Race UK Series 2. It's been a long time coming. A long time coming. Since Series 1, we had the awful year that was 2020 to push everything back. And the poor queens were midway through filming Series 2 when they had to all just go on hold and go back to weird life of living at home and then eating out to help out and then having to go back in home again, and then but you know, that's a different episode for when we talk to Boris exclusively and complain in his ear.
Absolutely. We'll bring him a new wig, don't worry guys. We're going to single-handedly save the nation.
He doesn't deserve a wig, let's be he doesn't deserve, honestly.
Ooh. I mean, Boris, if you're listening, fuck you. Yeah, you hear that? You hear that? Not worthy of a wig.
We love crunchy queens, but we draw the line at Boris Johnson. I'm so sorry. Sorry to tell you.
Crumbly.
Yes.
Crumbly.
Okay, so let's dive into these queens. First up, we have the sensational Taste.
So the first thing that I saw, actually no, I will not lie to the people. The people them deserve the truth. The first thing I noticed was the anal bead earrings, and I thought they were fucking beautiful. I thought they were beautiful. That's my Welsh accent, if you like it. And then
was that?
Goodbye. The podcast. You could do the rest of the podcast on your.
I mean, if it means that everyone doesn't have to listen to that attempt. I mean, I can't do the Welsh accent either, so I don't know why I'm cracking up.
I really don't know why I attempted. I thought I was going to try, but the earrings were lovely. They were pearl anal beads, and you know, I wish that I could afford pearl anal beads, but I guess silicone will have to do for now. And then the second thing.
Wait, you've been using silicone ones? What happened to the traffic cones that I gave you for Christmas?
Honey, I broke the first occasion that I got to use them. I'm so sorry. I didn't want to tell you. It was such a thoughtful gift. You made me so well. Love you.
Lockdown 3 has been long.
Oh my god, lockdown! I can't believe 3. Oh my god. Oh, but that's another conversation that we will take up with Boris.
Yes. Right
Boris
now, we need to talk about taste.
We're going to talk about Harry. So looks like Naomi Campbell, Kool-Aid's Love Baby, and I want everything about her. I was very intrigued. Like, those few seconds are just not enough. Not seconds, a few minutes. I want excited to see what the hell she's going to bring, and I want to see more of her wigs, because the second wrote on my little list of, you know, I want that wig! Exclamation mark 3. She's
gorge. Like, she's gorge. Oh my gosh, that was so crusty. Oh, that was crunchy. On brand.
So on brand.
On brand. I'm so sorry, I don't have COVID, I promise. Yeah, just gonna cough all the way through this podcast. No, I absolutely love Taste. I've seen her live.
Oh, not to brag, but
not to brag, not to be one of those Reddit users, but like, you know, I have seen Taste once or twice. No, obsessed with her, and I actually was kind of shook that she wasn't on Series 1. I kind of like had a rough idea of who would probably get onto it, but I was kind of like, where's Taste or where's Caramel?
Yeah.
And I mean,
Yeah.
I'm really glad that Taste is on here for series 2.
For
Gorgeous
sure. For
queen.
sure. Any list that you look at before Drag Race, you know, UK season 1 was even a thing, there was always those fantasy lists of like who we'd love to see on a UK version, and Tace is on like every single one of them. All 4 of them I've looked at, she was on every single one of them. So, I mean, the first queen that comes up in Meet the Queens is a person of colour. Absolutely. Absolutely love to see it.
Let's just cheer for that for a second, please. Okay,
Applause,
because the
applause, sound effects.
woo woo. And also, I mean, gorgeous queen, a black queen, we stand. That's not to say that we don't stand for the white queens, because we stand for all queens, period. We stand for crunchy queens, we stand for gorgeous queens, everyone. It's just nice to have a little bit more diversity this series.
Especially when she said that she was the only brown kid growing up, and you
Oh,
know, I mean, I'm always for it, for an quote unquote, because you can't see me and you're not going to come from my neck this day, you know, underdog. I love an underdog. I can't help it. It's in my nature. I do love an underdog. And when one is as stunning as Taste, then I'm really, really, really excited. Love
yes.
her.
And I mean, this is so random, but I'm just excited to see, like, I don't want her to be in the bottom, but
No.
also she can lip sync like no tomorrow. So
Yeah.
I'm looking forward. I feel like these queens, we're going to talk about it a bit later on,
Mm-hmm.
but like these queens, there's just a different energy. Like, it's like, I'm not to compare series 1 to series 2, but
Mm-hmm.
there was like a great, it's a nice different energy to the first one.
For sure.
But yeah, so far Taste is an absolute beast, and I'm just kind of like a bit shook because I feel like she's gonna be good competition.
Yeah, absolutely. Real, real, real excited about this one. Then,
Up next,
another one I'm really excited about.
oh, Miss Joe Black.
Yes, 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 yes. The first queen from Brighton, which I laughed when I was like, it's the second season of the show. Like, how funny. And then I actually took a step back and I was like, that's not actually funny, because Brighton, in it. Drag queens Brighton, hand in hand, no? So maybe that is a surprising little tidbit, you know?
Up there with fish and chips, um, politicians driving to faraway places to test their eyesight. Um, you know, all of the things that go together that you can think of.
Honestly.
Let's quickly just get into the Sharon Needles of it all. Not to compare again, Queens, but I love a like slightly different,
Yeah.
gothic, edgy kind of queen. And I feel like it's very like panto, but like good,
Yeah.
scary pan. Not it's not scary, because if you want scary, you can watch Dracula. But like,
Right. This is
I was
sexy
like, I
panto.
instantly, yeah, might murder you, but before I do that, I'll make passionate love to you first. That's what I'm getting from Miss Joe
I
Black.
just got shivers.
Um,
Can't lie to you. Oh, but
is that a symptom? Uh,
don't worry, I'm quarantining. It's fine. And if
yes.
this is the last
Um,
thing I ever do, then it shall be an honor. But universe, please, please, please. I'm only joking. I really, really, really don't want to be dying of COVID.
touch wood. Uh,
Absolutely.
um, 13 years of doing drag.
Mm.
Do you feel like, is that going to be an advantage or a hindrance? 13 years isn't
Ooh.
that long, but it's also quite flipping long at the
It
same
is.
time.
A lot will have changed in 13 years. And I think 13 years on like US Drag Race is. Oh, actually, I was gonna say like 13 years is no advantage when it's like the really, really polished queens. Like you've got the Trinity, the Tuck Taylor, or whatever she's calling herself these days. Whatever she's doing.
She's calling herself an essential worker currently, so there's that.
Yes, Miss Trinity. Again, I don't want to get sued. You're American. You people like to sue, so I'm not going to say nothing. But normally, the longer you're in the game, it seems to be like they're doing better because they know the tricks, they know the ins and outs. Like they've seen it all happen, and they're usually, like the top of their game. So I think in the UK context, I don't see how it can ever really be a disadvantage. What are your
I feel like there's always that, like, when people say like the old school British drag, we've
yeah
heard it being referenced before and like time and time again.
bag of
Um
chips?
and like yeah, and sometimes it's kind of like not demonized, but like it's like, oh, like it's like an old way of doing things. But those queens are like, there's a reason why they're experienced, like you said, like
Exactly.
they've been doing it for a long time. Um, Whether she is right, well, her type of drag is right for the competition in terms of like the long term kind of crowning goal, we shall see.
Yeah.
It would be nice to have like a different vibe, but also Vivian is quite like, she's quite polished, isn't
Yeah.
she?
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, and so it would be nice to see a bit of a contrast between the series 1 winner and the series 2 winner, but we will see. I'm looking forward to she says Nan's lover. I usually
Yeah.
tend to love things that Nan's love, so
And I
we're gonna
got
see. We shall see.
Sharon Osbourne, like Sharon Needles, but I was like, Sharon Needles, and then I was like, Osbourne, no, the ostrich. Sorry, but Sharon Osbourne, and I fucking love me that Sharon Osbourne in for Joe Black again. Love an underdog. Sharon Osbourne. Can't say that enough times. Sharon, I love you. I love you. I hope you're listening to this. I love you. I'd love to meet you. And I mean, we got no Cheddar Gorgeous, we got no Charity Case, but we do got a Joe Black. So
Oh
you gotta do it for the alt girls. We're rooting for you.
yes, come out, alt
Yeah,
girl.
yep.
The Nicki Minaj just jumped out of you, boy.
I'm just so excited. The COVID and I was like, oh my god, yes.
Yes.
I've been reborn.
Okay, so up next we have Miss Ahura, 23 from London,
Yeah,
but northern as that.
baby. The fashion queen of the London scene now. Now, now. Now. That is a mighty, mighty bold statement. And you've got to applaud it, to be honest, to go on national slash, I guess, international TV and say that you are the fashion queen of the London scene.
It's a bold
Ballsy.
statement. It really is. I feel like, yeah, I'm just kind of like, your runways, they better be something, because I mean, I'm saying that as someone who, I mean, I don't do drag.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I'm also not gonna shut my non-drag doing mouth. So there's that too. Yeah, no, but I feel like, bold statement, but I feel like she can back it up.
Mm.
I like I find myself like looking at a lot of drag queens on Instagram
Yeah,
anyway,
yeah.
but I always find myself looking at Ahora's page. And she did like a look. I'm always been obsessed with this look, and I think it's like literally 2 years old, but it's like a look that she did for, like, she went to like a Harrods event,
Ooh.
and she's wearing this like massive emerald green gown, and
Wow.
it looks like it's velvety, and it just is like, I will send it to you
Yes,
later on.
please.
And maybe we'll put it on we might put it on our socials. We might, just a little something. We'll see what happens. But it is gorgeous, and like, I think I remember like seeing that and being like, I gasped out loud, and I was like, oh my god, this is
She is
stunning.
absolutely
So
stunning, in all fairness. But I feel like that, just on that statement alone, I feel like, and someone that's confident, like as confident as her, she knows she's shit. And I feel like the villain edit is only going to come. It's going to come. She said that
oh,
she
you
was a
think this could be
shady
our
lady.
villain?
She said that there was no competition. like, you know, she is not here to fuck about. She's not here to make friends. This is not RuPaul's best friends race. I feel like she's going to get the villain edit. And I would hate to see that, but I would also love to see that because I like the mess.
You messy drag.
Messy boots.
I like that she's like a little bit goosey. Like
Do explain.
as in like she obviously is very aware. This is the kind of like I love queens that are like very like they're very aware of like who they want to project, and then they're also a little bit aware of who they really are. So she was like trying to like sell being sexy at the top of her little VT, and then she broke character, and she was like, does it sound like I'm selling Babe Station?
Oh, true. Like she's just got that.
I was like,
okay.
Oh,
sorry. Guess who's back in the house?
Who's click-clacking about? Fine for sure. Okay, I'm not gonna do the rest. that rap is
karaoke with Christian and Annalise.
Yes, we just paused reviewing the Queens for series 2 because we had some audio issues. We might keep this in actually because it was quite jokes, but basically recorded everything and then just listened back whilst we took a little break and couldn't find the recording, so thought that we'd been talking for 20 odd minutes and nothing was recorded, but it was. We're good, we're all gravy. It's
You're welcome.
Honestly, yes, you guys better thank us, send us £100 each per
we'll post
minute.
up our PayPal details. Wink, wink.
Yes. We might even sign up to an OnlyFans, but the exclusives are just us.
And feet pictures, maybe.
I was joking, but literally the feet pictures.
I'm poor, please help me.
Annalise said, I got a Maddie Petty, you can see these feet. Just before let's jump back into a horror really quickly.
Yeah.
So you were saying, sorry.
I was saying that she is just a beautiful mixture of, you know, like looks queen, like very sort of US drag, like, you know, real fashion queen, but she's got heart. You know, I feel like best friend after, you know, that little 4-minute VT, and I just know, I can just feel, you know, I just get her essence that she's just funny, but I also get the feeling in my waters that she will get the villain edit just because they like to create drama for no reason, and a confident bitch is going to be the one that they're going to send for. So she'll hold her own.
Yeah.
She'll give us some classic quotes.
We'll see. I've got my eye on a horror. I'm looking forward to seeing what she brings.
Yes.
Next up, we have the one, the only. Sorry.
I really like that. Maybe we should go into jingles as well. By we, I mean you.
Anything to get that Corona coin right now.
Tia, call him.
Tia Kofi, 30 years old. She's a Clapham queen, but she's originally from Essex, is it? Essex
queen, but she is the queen of Clapham. Give her dues. She said the queen of Clapham, not a Clapham queen, honey. There's plenty of those.
Yeah, we don't want to talk about those Clapham queens, but the queen of Clapham. Yeah, some of them queens of Clapham's a little bit clapped, but yes, the queen of Clapham. I love Tia Kofi. Like I always say Kofi as well because of like, but like even though it's like, yeah, Kofi. I'm gonna say Kofi.
Coffee. Just to throw some international spice in there.
Tia is she was originally in, well, she's not originally, but she was in a girl band, the Vixens.
Yes.
Who I know them because they like did a couple covers of like Little Mix, and they recreate like they made their own videos, and I was like, who are these queens? I was like, okay, come through. And yeah, I think that she's gonna be a little bit of fun.
She's
Um,
so funny. Like, I was howling. That was, I think, the funniest of all of the intro VTs. Not that I'm biased, because I did meet her once. We're
this
practically
is
best friends.
this, she's gonna be like Chris and Annalise, who do not remember you guys, and we'll be like, yes, yes, please remember us, please. Um, I just think she's brilliant. She's hilarious. When she said that she went from being Leanne in Little Mix to being Barry White, I resonate with that, because when I'm lip syncing in my bedroom to God knows what,
Little Mix.
thanks for outing me. I like to think that I am like giving you Leanne, Perry, Jade, R.I.P. Jessie. She's not dead. She just
Oh
left the group.
my goodness.
That was actually quite morbid that I've actually just said that. I didn't mean it in that way. I just mean that I'm still not over it in the same way that I'm not over Ginger leaving Spice Girls. Never will be.
Oh god,
Um,
what a
I was
travesty.
really stubborn as a child. I didn't listen to any of her solo stuff because I was like, you effed up the
You
fantasy.
didn't miss out, baby. You didn't miss out. You did yourself a favor.
But we love Jessie. I love Jessie.
Yeah. She
I
had
love
to do
all of
what
those
she
girls.
had to do.
Anyway, Jessie ain't on Drag Race. Tia Kofi is.
Mm-mm. She
And
had me at
yeah,
mess. She had me at mess. She said camp glamour mess, and I was like, absolutely. That's
I love a bit of mess. Like we love the crunch. So bring on the crunch. If she has a bit of crunch, she shares,
cha cha
guys.
cha cha.
She says
Mm.
£3, £4 on a dress, and I instantly was like, I'm tuned in.
Yeah. Absolutely. She is just like, she was just so funny. I was so enchanted. Enchanted is what I was.
Yeah, and like
Beautiful.
she said, I'm intrigued to see what she does, because she says that she was kind of raised by the older queens. She got
Yeah.
a dress from Dave Lynn, who gave it to Rose Garden, who handed it down to
Like,
her, and I'm kind of like, okay, come through, like
come
this
on,
is.
nepotism.
You said nepotism.
Love to see it. Drag nepotism. And you know what? We
have
ain't
we have
afraid.
We ain't afraid. We ain't afraid. We ain't opposed to a bit of drag nepotism. So
Oh,
I mean, if you can
absolutely not.
take on some of the skills of your mamas and your sisters, your
Especially when
aunties,
you
and
can't
them,
sew, baby. You can't sew. Come to Drag Race, you
yeah,
can't sew.
we're
We
gonna see. We're gonna see with the whole no sewing situation,
Yo.
because, like she said, there have been. I mean, by this year, what is there, like 18, 19 series of Drag Race,
Ugh,
like
many, many.
including the internationals and the all stars.
Yes, yes.
Girl, like
Girl, girl.
if you can't, I mean, I feel like we're now in an era where you can YouTube stuff. So can
No
you YouTube
excuse.
sew in? Someone let me know. Does anyone who's listening to this right now, do you sew? If you do, like, tweet us at Crunchy Drag, or DM us on Instagram and let us know, how did you learn how to sew? Was it from YouTube, or did your grandma show you? I don't know why I assumed grandma. That's hella sexist. Sorry.
God, you
Or your
misogynist.
granddad, or your milkman, your postman, your post lady, your best friend's ex. Who taught you how to sew? Let us know. Can you learn it from YouTube? I want to know, because like a lot of the baby bedroom queens, I'm kind of like, are they learning how to sew? Do they need to learn how to sew? I don't know. Anyway, intrigued and can't wait to see some Tia Coffee. Up next, we have Miss Ellie Diamond.
Was that your Scottish accent?
I tried to lean into it just a
Was
tiny
that
little bit,
my
but
Scottish accent?
she's
Donkey!
she's
Oh God, I'm so sorry to the whole country of Scotland. I love you. I love you.
oh
Oh,
my goodness
I
gracious!
know.
The surgeon is on the phone right now. She said, "Girl, what?"
Oh, I just
Um,
snorted. Oh, that was horrid. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna
Ellie
stop.
Diamond, 21 years old from Dundee.
Yeah,
21. 21.
baby. 6'4" is all. That's the only thing that I took away from that. I heard 6'4" and I stopped listening. I was in fantasy land.
She said she's 6'8" in when she's in drag, and I was like, "Oh my gosh!" Like, going to see Ellie
Right.
Diamond in a drag show must be like going to see Colossus at Autumn Towers or Fort Park or whatever the fuck it is. Like, she must be towering over you. I can't wait to kind of see that, like, in a performance, like,
Mm,
like uh just so I just stabbed myself on a pin. um
baby. It's not that bad.
which one which one
Please.
of the queens has got like a voodoo doll of me already? It's like, let me just be nice.
Oh my god.
We've been saying nice things. Yeah, I really want to see what she's gonna like. I love like those little tiny things, like a massive queen standing next to a tiny queen. Like,
Yeah.
I just want to see what she's gonna be like. I was like, I the pink look. I was like, she's like a little Bo Peepee pink
Oh, she's
fantasy.
real like Japanesey. Like she did mention that she loves anime, and I wrote that down and put a heart next to it because I just love you know, a conceptual queen, and I do love the anime life. I do. I'm about it.
Come on,
Cute.
anime.
Yeah,
Eat cake.
she
Um,
looks real cute. I lost my train of thought. I started thinking about anime, and then I realized I was still talking, and I was talking, and I was talking, but I'm still stuck on the 6'4". I'm so sorry, Eddie Diamonds. Like, I can't wait to see what
yeah.
you do because I stopped listening after you said you were 6'4" because it's been a while. It's been
I just feel like your eyes are gonna go straight to her,
yeah
and she's got like, I was looking at her face a lot, like her
yes
makeup, because I was like, oh, I feel like I feel like she might be. There's always one queen that surprises you and is like the chameleon. I feel
mm.
like she might be the chameleon. Like, I feel like
Okay.
she gives me the kind of vibe that she has been studying drag for like a couple of years. I
Yeah,
didn't catch how long she says she's been doing it. She's 21, so she's quite young.
yeah,
But I feel like, when you're kind of young, you're like, I've got like a lot to prove. And she said, like, she's doing this for the baby queens in
yeah.
their bedroom and stuff like that. So I feel like she's going to be one of those queens that's like, I can do this look and I can do that look and stuff like that. So I'm looking forward to seeing that.
Absolutely.
Yes. Um, and then up next we have Sister Sister.
I
Um,
knew. I my soul.
that was
That was coming.
so embarrassing. I can't believe I just saw that.
Badass.
Are you not embarrassed? Because I'm hella embarrassed. Um, Sister, who's from Liverpool.
Oh,
Um, same place as our current reigning UK champ, the Vivian.
facts, facts, facts.
We're going to see if there's something in the water, and see if she gets to the finale. We'll see. This blue look, I was like, it is so weird, but also like, I love it. The lip looked like it had a little like a bump, like
Yeah.
a cold sore in the
I was
middle,
looking at that
and I
for
was like,
ages. I thought it might be like a clip, but that might just be me. Again, it's been a long, long, long.
Annalise, what you
Mom,
said?
hello. Mom, I know you're listening to this, so it's what it is. I'm 29 years old, babes. Time. Yeah, but
I don't know what that is, but that's for a different reason.
oh, Liza Minnelli, she lied. She lies on this day. No, I was
um,
really intrigued by the look. Like, I was just so invested, like, because obviously I was sort of watching, but kind of like thinking in my head and noting things down, like, what do I want to talk about later? And I was literally just sucked in. I've got like 3 notes here because I was just watching the screen the whole time. I was really transfixed. And I don't know if it was partly because of the clit lip, but also I was just really, really, really intrigued.
Like I couldn't stop staring at her. And you know, when someone, it's interesting when like certain queens talking, she just gives me like, I'm gonna want to listen to you. I'm gonna want to listen to the weird things that you're gonna say, because you're gonna do a lot of weird things. When she said she like, part of her drag is to like look gorgeous and bored, I was like, and she did that weird like little lean and look to the side, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna enjoy you, because I feel like are we potentially getting is she gonna be a meme
that
queen? I don't
an
know.
absolute mood though. Like look gorgeous and sometimes bored. Like hello aesthetic.
And I feel like she can back it up as well. Like I'm hoping she's got the comedy chops. You know, she referenced like French and Saunders and Victoria Wood and stuff like that. So I'm kind of like, okay, I wanna. Are you hinting at a little Snatch Game kind of vibe? Like what's,
because she said that she admitted with her own lips, the ones on her face, that she is not a dancer. So you got to be funny, babe.
Oh, where are the jokes? Hopefully she has them. I mean, like, yeah, if you can do an impression, like some queens have surprised you. Like, I think every series is like a surprise queen when it comes to the Snatch Game.
Very true.
Like, Kennedy Davenport always comes to mind, because obviously she claims like she's a pageant queen, but then when she comes out as a Little Richard, and shut up. It's like, where did this come from? So we might see. We'll see what Sister brings.
Yeah, full sure. Got my eyes on that one. For deaths.
Up next we have the beautiful,
oh my God,
enchantress,
so beautiful,
Veronica Green.
That dress and that fucking hair. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
I'm
so beautiful.
She seems like she's such a sweetheart.
Yeah.
And again, I don't want to compare queens. I'm so sorry, but I'm getting like a weird like Jocelyn Fox.
Okay.
If Jocelyn Fox and Courtney Act had like a baby,
yes,
and the baby was obsessed with Wicked, it would be Veronica Green. Like, just seemed like all like the weird, goosey, fun, kooky, not too serious until it needs to be serious vibes of Jocelyn Fox.
I know what you're saying, actually. Womp womp indeed. Miss you, Joss. What you doing, girl? Give me a call.
Why ain't she been on All Stars? Anyway, let me not. But yeah, no, I like love her vibe, this green look.
She is a thespian. A thespian, I tell you. Just beautiful and glamorous, and she's an actress, and she's a West End Wendy, and you know, she did say that she was competitive, so we know that she's going to bring the shade, but like in that really, do you even know that I'm shading you, sweetheart kind of way.
Oh,
I love her. She's a vixen. She's poison ivy. She's just obsessed.
Oh, I'm getting like really nice. Like, you know, I feel like she's going to be one of the queens that people are gonna like kind of turn to, and she's going to be like not like an auntie, but like just really really nice, and kind of calm you down and be like, look, don't worry about this, don't worry about that.
Oh, I totally see what you're saying. I just think that she is like very just like strong. I feel like she'll be able to hold her own. If anyone comes for her, then she's going to be able to defend herself. She's a mama bear, and I know that's not a very sexy analogy, but my brain is frizzled, and all I could think of was mama bear.
And the musical theatre background, I mean, she's definitely like, you know, you've got to have a little bit of tough skin when it comes. I mean, to be a drag queen and to be a musical theatre, you've got to have tough skin. So I wouldn't be effing with Veronica Green. I wouldn't be pissing in her wigs anytime soon. Up
Oh,
next, we
oh,
have Miss Bimini Bombu Lash, who
holy, holy hell. Oh my God,
I'm obsessed.
absolutely obsessed. Like, again, that was just another one where I was transfixed. Like, it was the voice that got me straight away. And then I was just I was in it. And the crown is going to look gorgeous on her head as she proclaims, like, oh my God. The things that I wrote down
The
for this
moment she
one is,
bendiest bitch stood out so much. I loved that. I loved everything about it. When it sounds weird, but the way she said it,
yes.
like the just being a bendy bitch, like I was like, okay. And I followed her on Instagram, and
Follow.
I've seen like videos of her hair. No, follow. I still
Oh,
follow her. I'm not. I've not unfollowed. I haven't unfollowed.
sure.
Let's be clear. I follow her, and I followed her for a while, and like you know how your algorithm. I mean, I follow literally thousands of
Yeah.
queens. It's quite ridiculous at this
Yeah.
point. But like whenever I see a video of her, she's always doing some crazy dancing shit, like in the
Yeah.
streets or something like that, or at like a brunch or something. And so I'm like, again, a performance queen. Like I'm looking forward to seeing. Like I don't want to see her in the bottom, but I kind of do because I want to see what you're gonna bring for these lip
Oh my
syncs.
God. Just, I really can't wait. Like, she is an entertainer through and through. And yeah, I really, like you say, you never want them to have to lip sync in the bottom. Maybe they'll do a, you know, what even season are we on now? Season 13 in the US, like where the first episode come in, bam, lip sync for your life, because that's the shit I want to see all the time.
I feel. I just. Oh, I don't know. I'm so scared already. I don't want anyone to go home from
This
this
is a
series already, and I'm
real,
like,
real, like, I mean, it's always a competition, but this is a competition. Capital
exactly.
letters. Everyone's fucking amazing person.
Period, as Ellie Diamond has been pushing in she as when she said period like 3 times in her
In that
VT.
beautiful
Period. It's just
accent of her. Oh,
it's so funny hearing a Scottish person saying that. But sorry, Bimini. I can't
Bimini.
not say
Do you know
Bimini
what I
without
wrote
saying
down
Bimini
on
Bombo
my
Lash.
list? I
Go
wrote
on.
down. Okay, so the first thing I wrote down is Jimin, because me and BTS are having a real love affair at the moment, and all I heard was Jimin. And then I was like, no, Drag Race. We're not talking about BTS at the moment. We're talking about Drag Race. And then I put East London's bendiest bitch. I put cheekbones, and I underlined it 3 times and put an exclamation mark. I put also can't sew. And then I put crown is gonna look
Oh,
gorgeous on my head, and that is literally everything I put, because I feel like that's all I need to know.
she gets her costumes made.
Oh, don't I know?
Uh, we've seen we've seen her and Tia both be like, yeah, sewing
They
thing.
look
I
and
feel like there's a story here. Are we going to see both of them in a sewing challenge? And of the two bitches who can't sew, is one
oh,
gonna do amazing and the other one is gonna be
sure.
shocking,
It's gonna be shocking.
shocking. £5 shocking burger and
Ah!
shit. Proper nice, proper bargain too.
Oh, amazing.
um, all right, let's move on to Miss Ginny Lemon.
Shanae. Lama.
Fanciest slice.
Obsessed. Obsessed. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Actually, no, I can't remember who. Oh, Tia, I'm so sorry. Like, I did say that yours was the funniest one, but I completely just forgot about Ginny Lemon's one, because I was scrim. I was scrim the whole time. Fanciest voice. Oh my god. Of this 17-year-old. The crunchy, the crunchiest. I thought it was real for a second, and then I had to put my thinking head back.
You did not believe for 1 second that she was actually
Split
17.
second.
No offense, Ginny.
Split second. But I was still reeling from Bimini, to be honest.
Ginny starts off with Fancier Slice, and I'm kind of like, do you
I
know
do.
what?
I really
The series has. I do. I want seconds. I want thirds.
Absolutely.
I want thirds. This is, when Drag Race started, when they announced that it had finally was going to hit the UK, I was like, I can't wait to see all of this weird, kooky type of drag that we have over here. We had it in series 1, but not this particular kind of vibe.
Yes, drag troll come through.
It's kind of like if Neil Buchanan, Carol Smiley, um, 5 Blackpool drag queens, and a lemon had a gangbang. That is the product that is Ginny Lemon.
Do you know what?
I'm just so excited to see what she's gonna be like, and also when the queens first coming into the workroom and they meet each other, I just want to see people's reactions in case I haven't met her or heard of her. I want to see how everyone's going to take her, because she just seems so high energy, so fun, so different. But yeah,
I really, 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 really like Ginny Lemon, and I don't think I wrote anything super insightful, but I was just my children's presenter on that is the most perfect sentence I've ever read in my life, and I was sold. I was sold the fantasy, and I can't wait to see how it plays.
If it plays out. You turn a little bit Cat Gator at the end there. Okay. Before we move on, we're gonna take another quick break.
Cool.
And we'll be right back.
Hiya.
Ooh, she's here.
Right. Bringing the glamour on this fine Tuesday evening.
I was going to say, I don't need to say Monique Hart the face. I don't know why.
Oh, you're far too kind. If only you guys could see my face right now. I look disgusting. My skin looks glowing, so I've just done my skincare routine, but I look horrible. Thank God this is a podcast. God damn.
If you could rate your crunchiness on a scale of 1 to 10, how crunchy are you?
I am a chip your tooth 11.
Oh,
0.5.
Oh, not a chip tooth.
I'm looking crunchy as fuck. But you know what? Branding. You've got to live it. You've got to breathe it. You've got to want it, Crunchy drag. Manifestation 2021.
Drink it, spit on it, vomit it, drink it again, shit it out.
I'm committed to the crunchy life. Maybe if you guys are lucky and you follow us on all our socials at Crunchy Drag, I might even post a selfie, but I probably won't. Maybe. Who knows? Stay tuned.
Oh, suspense, shock, horror, anticipation. All right, let's round up on these queens for series 2.
We got Trimo.
Yes, Trimo. Come on, the guy needs jumped out. Estina Mandela.
Holy fuck. A biological woman. Next. Terry Valentine. Another East London girl. Oh, a dancer who's danced with Kanye West. And if any of you know me, which you don't, actually no, all of you know me because you're all my friends and I forced you to listen to this. Hiya, thanks for tuning in. I fucking love Kanye West so much. So once you said she'd been a backup dancer for Kanye West, I was like, next, Cherry Valentine. I'm done talking about Christina. Because
no, let's give Estina her flowers. Okay?
Absolutely, she deserves the whole forest.
She's a dancer. She's a dancer. She listed off this receipt long. It was giving you Christmas shop in Sainsbury's. She said ballet, tap, vogue, whacking, hip hop, street, jazz. I
Oh,
don't even know what else.
endless.
Club, taxi, another club, another club. Like it was like, what?
You don't
Okay.
need to show off that much, bitch. Like we get it. We get it, okay? Just give us a
We
second to breathe.
see we see the legs. They were toned.
They
The
weren't
abs, they were
shaved, which
toned.
I love because I
Well, she said that, but they looked smooth and glistening.
they did,
Yeah.
but it was just her melanin, honey.
Oh yeah, I won't say nothing else.
Glowing, beautiful, and a
She just
geek. And a
looks.
geek.
Yeah, I love that. She said that she's like a. What did she say? Like a hip hop Jedi. She was like she was dressed like.
Oh,
Um,
yeah. I don't
I was like,
remember. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was
I
in
felt.
love.
I was like, at first, I was like, what is this look? Because she's wearing a brown hoodie. But then I was like, you look cool.
She
And
literally looks like a woman on the street, and I'm sickened. And but in the best way. Like I'm so sickened to my stomach, and I love it.
Serena Williams and Naomi Campbell, she said, with a little bit of Azealia Banks. We won't reference Azealia Banks today
No,
because
thank you. I don't want to
just
get
a
hit.
witness. I
Redact her
child
name. Bleep it out. Bleep it out.
redacted.
I ain't trying to get fucking cursed, man. Not
Um,
today.
but yeah, she said oh no, I don't really want to get cursed by Azealia Banks.
You said her
Um,
name again. Oh my god! Someone cut off his fucking podcast. I can't speak. The hex has begun.
no, child, don't. I go up
I'm
for her,
so
but I
sorry.
mean, also,
I'm
yeah.
scared.
Anyway, Estina,
Yeah.
I'm intrigued to see what she's going to be like in challenges because she
Mm.
has a lot of like fun, quirky, geeky energy. I
Yeah.
want to see if she's going to channel that into like her drag because I feel like her aesthetic is very like dancer performance kind
Yeah.
of like that kind of vibe. So I'm like, how are you going to translate that into the challenges? How is this going to work out? I
Hopefully
know that
she'll just have to lip sync every single fucking week because I'm so
yeah,
ready.
we're about to see some performances. These girls, like a lot of them, can lip sync and they can dance like
Dance and
nothing.
shenanigans.
She's a dancer. um, Cherry Valentine,
Yeah. A gothic
26 from Darlington,
glamour club kid. Love her. Love her.
gorgeous. Like
Stun.
it's it's giving me Dragula. It's giving me like I was so shook by her saying that she was 26 years old, not because of the way she
Oh,
looks, don't come for me,
oh.
but because she just like seemed really polished. And like you know, when you watch Drag Race and there are certain queens that just the way that they talk, I'm kind of like, you're like
Uh-huh.
a grown up, like you've been
Uh,
here for a while. She was just like very like she seemed like she knew herself and she just seemed like she's a laugh and that
a
she's also
loaf. She's a loaf.
what did you say? A loft?
I said a loaf. But
Oh.
it got distorted, It's the hex, Azalea's got my tongue. She came for my
Stop.
tongue.
Stop. Do
I
not.
wasn't even the one that said anything. But baby is a mental health nurse, and that we can only just. I'm gonna clap for that hooker because that is so commendable and so beautiful. And
How about that? Tomorrow at 8 p.m. we go outside and we clap for Cherry. We clap for all the queens, but let's clap for Cherry because mental health nurse. Like,
absolutely essential workers. Trinity, you listening
she's
again? Please don't sue me.
yeah, gorgeous. I'm intrigued to see what like from the looks that we've seen so far. The promo looks we've had like what 2-3 promo looks now. And like she's always giving something a little bit different. So I'm excited to see what she brings. And there are a few more layers with her. It feels like she grew up on a gypsy camp.
Yeah.
She said. like I'm just like I'm getting a lot here, like in good ways. I'm looking forward to seeing what she
BBC
brings.
really said diversity. They were like, okay, okay, okay. So we had a black queen, we had an Asian queen, and that was enough. Oh wait, no, no, no. We're gonna have 3 people of color. We're gonna have 2 Scottish queens. We're gonna have a Welsh queen, and we're gonna have a traveller. They really said representation for every single group.
And a non-binary
And a
queen.
non-binary queen. Forgive me for even forgetting that, because we didn't even touch on that, and I wrote that down because I thought it was really, really major and beautiful.
Yeah, I'm like, well done, cast and team. You guys put your foot in that one. You did the damn
They
thing.
really did. Claps for them.
Yeah,
8 p.m.
snaps, claps. Yes, claps. So you get a clap. You get a clap. You got to clap. You get a clap.
Oh, I rebuke it. I rebuke it. Oh my god. Not again.
Okay, let's wrap things up with Lawrence Cheney.
That was 5 out of 10. That was better. That was better. I'm not gonna even attempt it because I'm not. I'm not.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm really sorry to anyone from Glasgow or anywhere that I've like offended with these really bad accents.
But I can't
I still
even
pride myself on the fact that I can do that Schachenberger and chips proper nice. I can do that one.
I just
I'll go
struggle
to
to
grade
believe
that.
though that Lawrence Cheney isn't just a giant. Like, I don't even believe that she's really Scottish. I mean, once she said she was the fat bastard of drag, I was like, this has got to be a parody, no? Like, this has got to be a fucking parody. She mentioned Michelle McManus. She just looked like a beautiful quality street, and I was like, I don't understand what the fuck's going on, but I love it. And I just, conspiracy theory, I'm going to say that she's not actually Scottish. She's just saying a bunch of Scottish things. Because how?
How can you say
The
that?
fat bastard of drag. I choked.
She says she's a fat bastard. She Michelle McManus. As soon as she said that, I was like, okay. I feel like we're gonna get a lot of Scottish phrases from her. She said, "What was it? Oh, I didn't
Yeah.
know," which I just wrote that in like the best phonetic way that I could write that down on a piece of paper.
You go, baby.
I don't know. I don't know what it means, but it's fine. I don't need to know what it means because I'm intrigued to see what she brings. She's 23 years old. Can we get into that for a second?
Yeah, we can.
Again, like a lot of these, I know on the show, historically, there's always a bit of a divide, and there's always a bit like, oh, the younger queens, and then there's a narrative of like the younger queen either proves themselves or they Serena Chacha themselves and go home in like the second episode.
Not Serena
Shout out to Serena
Chacha.
Chacha and All Stars 35. Gag, I will die if she is an All Stars 6. Can you imagine?
That's when we know we hit the redacted of the redacted.
Oh,
I know.
You can't say that. We've just started a podcast about Drag Race.
Disconnected. All of our accounts disconnected.
RuPaul's about to come for your Wi-Fi. Yeah, no, she's a plus size queen. She's terrified of dancing and singing.
Yeah.
But I feel like she will shine in other ways. I feel like we're going to see some more acting challenges this series. I'm intrigued to see. I'm not kind of like, after going through all these queens, I'm like, who is going home first?
Exactly my thoughts. Like the whole time, I was just like, okay, because normally there's like a very apparent weak link, or like a definite they're going home first. But I really struggle to see it with this cohort. Claps for everyone.
Who would you say is your fave of the sisterhood, the current bunch?
I am gonna put my neck on the actual line. I'm gonna say, do I have to pick one?
This is your fave, by the way. Your
Just
fave, not who you think.
Okay.
Say your yeah, who yeah. Oh yeah, I know. I can't choose
I
one.
know it's a bit rude.
Choose 3 that you love, and then choose 3 who you think are going to be the top 3.
Okay. So 3 who I love. I love Joe Black. brackets Sharon Osbourne, because I'm gonna say her name as many names as I can during this podcast. I love me some Bimini Bomboulash, just because I want to say that as many times as possible. Like, it's just a delight for the tongue, delight for the palate. And I'm going to say that I'm going to round out my faves with Astina Mandela, because I mean, because all the reasons that we've discussed and more. Those are my initial, those are my initial faves.
Uh-huh. Do you think that those three will make it to the top three?
So when I wrote down my top three some while ago, I wrote in no particular order. I wrote Astina, I wrote Joe Black, and I actually had Taste up there as well. And then I put slash Bimini. So it pretty much matches up. Like, I don't know what that says about me if we do a deep dive into my psyche, but I'm siding with the winners. Yes, I like power.
Okay. She likes the power.
As an extremely average person myself, I just leech off of those around me that are doing greatness, and that's how I've survived all these years. I'm a parasite.
Ready for another lifetime of being mediocre.
Oh.
Hiya, Cheryl.
Quotes on quotes on quotes. Same question to you, my darling. Who is your faves? Who is your predicted top of three?
I always struggle finding doing lists like this, but I think Taste is definitely one of my faves.
Social.
Bimini Bombo Lash, 100%.
Absolutely.
And then I'm stuck between Ginny and Lauren.
Interesting.
I can't quite. I think I need to see the episode. I need to see up one to really feel out, because obviously as soon as I watch that, they might all change.
Yeah,
but
sure.
Those are the three that I'm going with right now. My top three, who I think will make top three. I think Taste stands a good chance again. I think Bimini stands a good chance.
Ma'am.
And I think I feel like Cherry, and I love Cherry, and Cherry was also going to be one of my faves. I feel like she's gonna be the silent killer. What do I know? But
we've got this on record now, so we're gonna see some things. I don't know who, but someone's got to be the first one to go, right? So like, it could be anyone, because everyone's so fucking good. And I mean, this is gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough for them. I'm so sad for them, but so excited for us as viewers.
Yes, I'm very excited for the next 8-9 weeks to see what happens. Count that up.
1, 2, 3, 4.
There's 12 queens.
Okay, so we've got
12 queens down on a 3 to go. Sorry.
So we've got like at least 3. Wait, can I do maths? I'm gonna say like close to 3 months, like 11 weeks, 11 weeks maybe.
I feel like it's gonna be like 9 weeks. I think.
What, double eliminations? Oh.
Yeah, I think we might get double elimination. I think it was like 9 episodes last
season. There were less queens though, weren't there?
Yeah, I still think there's got to be some goopery, some gags,
stunts, shenanigans, all of that.
We just saw like 6 lip syncs in one episode on Drag Race US.
Oh my god, I got real 13. Vivid like flashbacks of when they did that like 6-person gangbang of a lip sync, and that still to this day haunts the darkest corners of my mind. And
Honey Mahogany in that lip sync. Honey Mahogany? That's so incorrect. I'm so sorry. Honey Davenport. Honey mahogany.
Wow.
Honey
Wow.
Honey Davenport in that
I'm
lip sync, in
oh my
that black
god.
outfit. I can never, ever,
It's
ever get
really
over.
haunting. It's like it's haunting in the best and kind of the worst way. Like I don't know if I even enjoyed it. It was just so oh my god. And then when I saw that many lip syncs again, I was like, oh, war flashbacks. Like literally that meme of SpongeBob where he's like, oh, all disorientated. That was me. I was Jung Shook. Shout out the BTS fans out there. You got that reference. That one was for you. My interest
I
is
can't
so
cope
varied.
because you.
So varied. My range is unparalleled. Okay.
Oh, her mind.
No. Deranged.
Okay,
Absolutely
didn't.
deranged. My god.
All right. So I
All right,
think
darling.
that's pretty much it. That concludes our first episode of Crunchy Drag.
Oh, thank God. I mean, I'm fucking sick of your voice, to be honest. So it's about time we wrap this shit up. JK.
Thank you so much for listening, guys.
Darlings, it's been a pleasure for you. For us, it's been a pleasure for us bringing pleasure to you. We are but hookers. I was about to say oral hookers, but I mean, duh. That's in the job description. Oh my god, it's bedtime, innit? I've lost my marbles. Azalea has taken the last of my common sense. We're gonna have to redact her name. I'm genuinely really scared about.
No, we're not redacting. We're not redacting. Anyway.
Okay, so if you haven't already listened to all 25 of our shameless plugs, please do subscribe and follow us on platforms such as Instagram and Twitter at Crunchy Drag.
And come back and kiki with us crunchy ass bitches next week. Please do. Honestly, please listen, subscribe. I don't mind begging. I'm good at begging.
I will.
You know that song, Ain't Too Proud to Beg?
Ain't Too Proud to Beg. And I will bribe you with. I'll come back to that. I'll think of a good bribe, yeah? But in the meantime, at the kindness of your hearts, come back and listen to us. We've had a great time. We love you. Until then, bye!
Bye! Harmonize.